Congratulations, Pep. The first round of this contest goes to City. You must be very satisfied with that performance tonight.
Yeah, of course. We start really well, and after we concede the goal, and after we felt the pressure, sometimes every player has to do more touches, and every player just one touch to put the ball out, and that's normal. It's for a lot of people is our first time in semifinals, and they want to do it well, and sometimes. But the last 10 minutes, the first half was good, and the second half was excellent in every department. We scored 2 goals away. That is so important, but hard job to do in 6 days.
What did you say at half-time? Because it seemed that you took control of the ball after the break.
But sometimes you need time, to be more relaxed or to be a little bit ourselves. The first half was, yeah, it's normal. It's 180 minutes. You don't want to lose the balls. You don't play free. And especially we changed a little bit the way we press. We were more aggressive. The first 20 minutes we were so passive. And the last 10-15 minutes first half, second half, we were more aggressive, because it's not easy to do it against Neymar and Mbappe and Di Maria. But yeah, and after we found the goals and we could score another one. But in general, is so satisfied for the performance, but it's the halfway, so we still have 90 more minutes to beat them, and PSG is a team like everything can happen.
It's more impressive for the fact you had to come back from an early goal. Was it one you should have defended better?
Yeah, definitely. In 1-0, the game was, they were good. We could not press well. We didn't have the good possession in the right positions. But that sometimes is normal, so I understand. So this club don't have much experience in this competition in last stages, especially semi-final. But I think it's going to help us to realize that or we are ourselves, or everything can happen. So, and I think the last second half, especially, we were incredibly aggressive, and we played really good.
Yeah, we could see the personality of the side, but it was the sort of response that you had in the Dortmund games as well. You keep your composure right to the end.
Yeah, definitely. So in Dortmund we concede a goal, and we come back, and today the same. And only what I want is be ourselves in the second leg. So, is we are good playing in a certain way, and we cannot do in different way. And hopefully we can find the right words, the right decisions to do it.
Thank you. Well done, Pep.
I think that question and answer at the end there, Owen, is probably the key one. Is that Manchester City now, they've always had a game plan, but carrying out the game plan, playing to the way the game turns out as well, is absolutely important for them. And when Des asked Pep at the end there about game management, that is so crucial at this stage, and that's where they've failed in previous seasons.
Yeah, but I don't think people give Pep enough credit for the fact he's got one of the best defences in Europe. They've conceded the fewest goals in the Premier League. Everyone talks about Pep and possession, the attacking football that they have. They're playing without a centre forward, highest scoring team in the Premier League. They've conceded the fewest goals. They made Erling Haaland, who's an absolute goal machine, they made him look pretty normal, which I haven't seen anybody do. And even Neymar and Mbappe today, as good as they had good moments in the game, but City really, you think about John Stones and Diaz, they really kind of had them under control. So credit Pep. Defensively, they're one of the best teams in Europe. The possession-wise, they control games, and then they can pick teams off. And if they get goals on set pieces like they did today, because I think in the next game, I think they could be even better from open play. And if they're better from open play, then they're too good for everyone.
And do you want to see them play with a recognised striker? They had more touches in the box tonight than PSG had, won the game. Pep said beforehand, if we lose, people will question my decision.
Yeah, I think there's times when it's called upon to play a recognised striker, and we're going to see incidents here where strikers are just taking up positions where they're occupying defenders' minds. There's a different mentality and focus into recognising the situation. Like here, yeah, they're in the box, but no one's really busting their gut to get in behind the back line and slide it in, or make any touch on the ball. So there are occasions when you definitely need a striker's mentality, and here, like you see, both players want the ball. They're so comfortable in possession. They come to feet and try to receive it. And as I said, at the minute, it hasn't hindered Man City, so you can't question Pep's tactics, but there may come a time when your only opportunity is that. And if it is that, and your strikers or your players in the box are not making them runs, you don't score the goals.
What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, look, like Joel said, it's tough to question someone who's literally winning every game.
Yeah.
That's
really
18
is.
away wins on the bounce for him now.
They win every game, but I think in the first half, I think it was quite evident that with PSG playing so well and having so much possession in City's half, you know, like we discussed, the 10s and the wingers weren't able to make those. They weren't able to make those attacking runs because they weren't close enough to the goal. Usually, they've got people penned in, and they can take it in turns making the runs. I think in a game that's going to be more even against a team that will push them the other way, I think the striker will come into it. But at the moment, those games just aren't happening, so they don't need it.